Alright guys, remember we are going to use these videos to help you make sure you get your card sort done correctly. On the left side is your mat, and then on the right side over here, I'm going to be doing some work and your pieces to use. Okay, you needed to cut them apart, and then we're going to determine if their two triangles on the card is similar. So are we going to put it in this pile, or we're going to put it in this pile? Okay, so let's just recap some things, and I'm going to use the playlist to help you and check your list, check your work. But on your mat, like on the back or a separate sheet of paper, you need to have this information because this is what you're going to use to determine if they're similar or not. There's 3 ways to prove. So we're going to write this down. 3 ways to prove triangles, and that's the symbol for similar. Triangles are similar. All right, one way is angle, angle, similarity. That means we have 2 angles that are congruent to each other. If you see or show 2 angles congruent, then the triangles are similar, okay? Another way we can do this is using side, side, side similarity. Now, if we're going to do side, side, side similarity, I'm going to move these pieces just a little bit so we can have some room here. We do side, side, side similarity. We have to show, oops, that's an O, y'all. Show 3 sides proportional. I wrote that wrong. 3 sides proportional, okay? Let me see if I can get this to a thinner line. Yeah, let's try that. 3, yeah, I like that one better. 3 sides proportional. Which means they have to have same ratio or cross product. Oh, wow, my bad. What is that? Y'all need to watch me record. Okay, instead of watching me write, there are 3 ways, okay? Alright, so what we're going to do, and what you're going to do, you've cut up your pieces, and I'm going to kind of pull some of these down just a little bit so I can have space for work, okay? You're doing your work on a separate sheet of paper on the back of your mat. And this is the work we're going to see. So, for example, we're going to start off with number 1. Number 1, I look at the 2 triangles. I look what's given, and I want to see what part and identify the part. If I look, the inside, this arrow is pointing to the inside here. So they're saying that inside this angle right here is the 45. So all I have is angle measurement. So I can basically should be trying to use angle similarity. So I can see 2. Well, I have one right here, and then I have 47 and 38, and then 40. I only have one angle. So if there's only one angle, okay, only one angle given, then, guys, you cannot prove it. So that means, I just realized it's not going to stay there. That means this one right here is not similar, okay? It's not similar because you only had one. You only had the 95. Okay? If I was going to have only one, I would need 2 sides too, and I don't have any sides for that. So let's look at number 2. Okay? Here's number 2. Well, I see the box, so that's one angle right there. So I'm going to put an A there. You could do that too to show it. And then I'm going to look for the other angles. Well, look, I can use a 65 or I can use a 25. Now I see I have 2 angles. So this is angle similarity. I know it's not going to stay with it. But now, because I have 2 angles, these 2 triangles are similar. Okay? They are similar by angle similarity. You can write that on the box, like on your card. All right? So now let's look at number 3. I'm just going to scroll it up here. Oops. Bring it up. Now, on number 3, This is a little different. We have the right angle, so I know I have one. But this has 45 and this is 90, and this is not telling me to stop. Oh, they're not. What I need to do is I need to check all three angles. In 1 and 2, I had all three angles. I had the 95, I had the 47, I had the 38. I had all three. You need all three angles to determine if there is really two or not, okay? So what am I going to have to do to get this missing angle here, right here? So this is where you're going to show your work. You're going to have to take your 90 plus your 45, because the sum of the interior of a triangle is 180. So you add that together, that's going to give you 135. And then we're going to take that sum. I should put that over here. We're going to take that sum, and we're going to, yep, exactly, subtract it from 180. So when I take that from 180, what do I have remaining? I have 45. Now I want to check the other triangle. I'm going to take my 90 and my 30. I think some of you already see it though. That's 60. Sorry. That's 120. And then take 180. 120 from that, I get 60. So that has a 60. So now I see all three angles. I only have one again. So is this going to be similar? Nope. So our number 3 should go over here in this pile. Okay. Not similar. But you have your work on your separate sheet of paper. So that takes care of 1 and 2 and 3. Just go to the next or look at your playlist to go to the problem you want to check. All right, thanks.